One, I'm doing top 5 plant abilities. I'm joined by JD. Say hello.
What up?
I'm also joined by Jazz, the cool radical person. Say hello.
Hello.
Yes, and my little brother, but he's not allowed to talk into the mic for some reason. I don't really know why. I just don't want him to. For number 5, we're just gonna jump straight into this, and we have the hyper. The hyper is really useful for many reasons. It's useful for getting a wave. It's useful for jumping up on high buildings to snipe. It's useful for, I guess, maybe counteracting a super brains, because you know the super brains can jump high like that. It's pretty much basically doing what super brains can do, which is really useful because super brains can do much things that pea shooter can do. So when you use pea shooter, it's like matching up a super brains.
Yeah,
super brains is a really strong character. Also, there is the pea shooter's will of getting around the map when you have the hyper, increasing your speed, just simply doing all these things, and not much about hyper because hyper's been around for so long, but the number 5 spot's taken by hyper. Take it away, JD Gaming, for your number 5 spot.
So for my number 5 spot is the burrow ability. So the burrow, nothing really to talk about it. It's just very OP, I would say at least. It's just way too OP for anyone, I would say. So it's basically you on the ground, no one can attack you, and then you can attack them. That's very simple. It's just way too OP. So now take it away, Ted Bear.
Sure, but there's many ways to get by it. You can use warp. You can use your healing station.
Yeah.
You can use
Well. By the way,
super brains.
I've already tried it. That heal station does nothing. I've gotten on top of it, and it still got burrowed.
Oh, okay.
The normal one.
Heal station. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So now take it away, Ted Bear.
For number 4, we have the time snare. So it's useful for many things. It's useful for stopping super brains in its tracks. It's useful for, oh, by the way, I'm not going to say what it stops. I'm only going to say that because I'm going to make a top 5. I'm not top 5. I'm going to make a 5 tips and tricks videos, or just tips and tricks.
Yeah,
it stops super brains in its tracks. It's really useful against C-Max, and it's also really good ability for getting around the map in front of other people. Like, for example, JD, that's you, right? Look, time snare stops the...
But you died.
Yes, I died, but I died.
And then I died.
But, nothing much to say about time snare. Just a really basic move in general, but let's just go on with JD's number 4. Take it away, JD.
Okay, so for my number 4, wait, I need to go in to my thing. Okay, no. Okay, so for the number 4s, wait, no, the 4? Yeah, it's 4, right? 4. Right, 4? Okay, for the number 4 is...
Yeah, yes, you just probably muted him on accident.
Is... Wait, which one is it again? Oh yeah, it's the shuck shot. So the shuck shot, basically nothing really to talk about it. It's more of a like if you want to do extra damage, you just gotta aim, and it does double. So when double shuck shot, and it does 250 damage twice. So it just one shots anything, I would say. Like, it's just like a very basic move, but this move is better than it. So now take it away, Ted Bear.
For the number 2 spot? No, 3 spot. For the number 3 spot, it's the one, the only, the Butter Barrage. So I already included Huskop in my top 5 favorite plant abilities, so that wouldn't really be fair to include it again. But I was thinking about including Huskop again, even though, like, I included it in the other one, just like I've included some other ones. But I decided to put in Butter Barrage for many reasons. Now, let's just say there's many reasons. So there's when you're doing the flag, like for example, just simply raising the flag. When a zombie raises the flag, you can use your Butter Barrage to catch them off guard. Or the flag, also for Gardens and Graveyards. In Herbal Assault. In Herbal Assault, when you use the Butter Barrage, it can catch zombies off guard. Even in Gardens and Graveyard, when the plants are defending, it's even useful because if you throw the Butter Barrage straight down, if there's a horde of zombies in the middle trying to attack your garden or whatever, then that's useful. It's also useful for it's also useful for gardens and the garden ops, because garden ops, when you're surrounded by a ton of zombies and you use the Butter Barrage and then you can use your Husk Up to escape, you've got your Butter Barrage Husk Up combo. I call it the Husk Barrage. And then afterwards, if there's any zombies left, you just shot it and then boom,
the Butter Barrage.
That is my number 3 spot. So take it away, JD, for your number 3 spot.
So for my number 3 spot is the Citron's Ball and its abilities. So the Citron's Ball is very useful for escaping, and if you need to escape very quickly, just use sprint as well. But it's pretty dangerous as well. Yes, and yes, I know. Okay, just stop saying it. Okay, so the tackle that it can do does a pretty fair amount of damage, and it's also used for graveyard ops. You just use you just use the sprint and then just circle around to the graveyard, and you can literally.
What is with the super brains?
But you can literally just.
Dude, what the frick is with the super brains?
But you can literally do a lot.
The super brains.
You can also do a lot with the with its ball. So now take it away, Ted Bear.
For the number 2 spot, it's also the Citron Ball, because it pretty much just gives you 2 extra abilities. It's pretty much a whole nother person itself, except just with no triangle abilities. It has its speed boost, which doesn't have to really just have a name. I just call it the Citron Hyper. Specifically Citron Hyper. I call it the Citron Hyper Ball, whatever. I can call it Hyper Ball. That's actually a pretty cool name. But I'm gonna keep calling it Citron Hyper. But the Citron Hyper is pretty much useful for being able to jump on tall buildings, like maybe this one I can reach. But I can't reach it now because I just ran out of my Citron Hyper. But it's useful for getting up high, it's useful for escaping, and you also have your Citron Charge. I call it the Citron Charge. And it just charges, basically knocking over every zombie, and then afterwards you can just get out, EMP them, and then maybe orange peel shield, and then just shoot them until they die, and then get back in your ball, use your Citron Hyper to escape, and then boom, you've got yourself an ultimate strategy of killing a zombie and having like 150 health afterwards. But that's the number 2 spot. Take it away, JD, for your number 1 spot.
Wait, oh yeah, my number 1 spot. So my number 1 spot, well, I got was Blazing Blast, but I already included it in the top 5 abilities, so I'm gonna change it to Smoldering Madness. Smoldering Madness does a lot of stuff. It does a tiny more damage than its normal weapon, and it also includes fire damage. So it does a lot of good stuff with it. And you also need and when it runs out, you can use this combo with Leaf Shield and keep shooting. And if there's Leaf Shield right now, it's just Blazing Blast as well. So it's a great, so it's basically just a very great maneuver to use. Yeah. So now we're gonna see what Ted Bear thinks about his number 1.
For my number 1. Alright, my number 1 is kind of a surprise, but it is the garlic drone. Now, if I had the antichoke drone or whatever it's called, the
artichoke
green
isn't
one,
really
the green
best one as well.
The green drone. If I had the green drone, it'd be that one. But at the moment, it has to be the garlic drone. But I love all the drones. Honestly, they have the Great Corn Strike, which does a lot of damage, and it's really useful for garden. It's actually really useful for any turf takeover for many reasons. So since you're using a garlic drone, you could just hide out somewhere, and then afterwards, all you need to do is hold on a second. Wait, no interrupting. Afterwards, you just wait until, okay, let's just say you're doing Gardens and Graveyard when you're defending. It's a little bit different, but not with the garlic drones. If you see a bunch of zombies bullying your base, you click that triangle button right in the middle and look at that. It just destroys everything in its path. demolishing everything. And the same goes with the whatever the other one's called, herbal assault. Same thing with herbal assault. Herbal assault works a lot better. But yeah, that's basically number one. So number one spot, boom, goodbye.
Oh, okay.